bit of a rainy day here in Colorado, so that means no Supra. But if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video talking about the Beamer, today the plan is to fire up Big Dirty, unhook the trailer, and probably I got a new grille for it, new headlights. We're gonna do some paint stuff with the front bumper, the Rhino liner on the side, as well as the rear bumper and the tailgate on here. Because this one I hit it with my tow dolly a long time ago, a couple years ago, like right after I painted it, and then I like had this thing down and I backed up with this thing and it kind of tweaked it right there. So I have the new tailgate. We're gonna paint and put it on it. Probably gonna take the sticker off. We might take the camper off. I'm not 100% sure. So we have had a couple issues with the battery, I guess, on this over the past. The batteries. Yeah, let's see. See if she'll fire up. See if she's got enough juice. Okay. I've never really had any trouble cold starting this thing. It's always, if the batteries are low. So we'll try this. Look at that. Like freaking brand new. So, and I also need to clean out all my stuff out of here too. So we'll probably end up doing that today. Yeah, I need to get this trailer unhooked, and so that way we could, pull it in the shop, do all that other stuff. I love driving Big Dirty. Just something about him. Every time I drive this truck, I just feel like we're going somewhere. We're gonna get something done. Big Dirty's got good vibes. I mean, there's just so many memories in this thing. I think it's got a killer sound system in it too, so it sounds really good. I got Boston Acoustic Pro 6.5 component speakers in the doors, powered by like a 400 watt Alpine PDX 400.4 or some amp, or 100.4 amp, and then I have it's a shallow, I think, Pioneer behind the rear seat, powered by like a 300 watt mono kicker amp or something like that. But sound system sounds really good in here. I think Alpine Type R 6.5s in the rear, and like the rear little speaker things. But yeah, sounds really good. We got the custom billet knobs. But again, we got the truck blanket. Look at that. That's the truck blanket. If you guys were there for the live stream, that's it. So that's included. So I'm gonna try to clean this thing out a little bit today, and then maybe see how far we get as far as paint goes on certain things. And I guess we'll see. Alright guys, so I went and I stopped by the shop and I picked up David. How you doing? Hey. So we are running over to the local screen printer. They basically said one of the orders of our shirts are done, so we're gonna go pick those up. They said that everything should be done by tomorrow night. So this place is huge. It's all done locally, which is nice. Supporting the local community and the local screen print shops. But yeah. So we're doing that, and I kind of wanted to show you guys the hoodies. Hopefully we can see a little bit of the process. But yesterday, I was walking into the pawn shop seeing if they had any tools that were cool, and this kid drove by, or I don't know if he's a kid or not, but he has this, it's like an older F-250, and it has a Cummins swapped in it, or sounds like a damn Cummins in it. And so we're following him right now. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit of a shot of it, see if David can get a shot of it. Must have just got it done.
Yeah, he must be just ripping this thing everywhere.
What's a manual?
Oh yeah.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm giving her a little.
So just got these guys picked up. This is the Sideways is the best way shirt, and see how they're getting ready to set up and do the hoodies. So I'll show you guys those. They got a pretty big operation over here. Yeah, you can see we got all the hoodies right here. They did the left chest on that with the blue, which looks really nice. I think they're pulling them over there. It's a lot of hoodies.
You got your light blue going down. So get you look on the second side. This is a flashing. This is going to partially cure the ink. It's going to leave a little bit tacky. So you can bond with the
Then the third
That's
station.
when he sets it up, he's trying to register all the colors so that they line up.
Yeah. Making sure everything's lining up and looking pretty. Yeah, this machine is huge.
Yeah, it really is too big for the industry.
Yeah. Is it?
You can get 10 colors on the press that size.
Yeah. Do the dance.
Oh, yeah.
Do the dance. You always are doing something like... Dave's always doing something. As soon as I fire up a video, he's doing something. So we got some parts today. Check that out. We got a front bumper, we got a grille, and we got a header panel for the F-250, and then we have some headlights too. So we still haven't 100% decided what's happening with this thing, but we're going to pull it forward. We're going to pull the truck in. We're at least going to pull off the front end of it and replace the headlights, the header panel, the grille, and then probably pull off the tailgate and some other stuff, and start making it, you know, into a nice truck again. We're gonna make Big Dirty great again, and hopefully part of that will be in this video. Look at Ty's new shirt. Look at that. That is a good looking shirt. Wow. That is our least popular one so far. I don't know why. So you guys need to get you one is what you need to do. This is the front end of Big Dirty. So basically what we're going to be doing is changing out these headlights. These ones are just, they've been on there for 5+ years and they're just kind of faded and hazy and stuff like that. So we're going to replace those with some new units. This grill, I've always wanted to replace this grill. And as you can see, you see how it's floppy like that? It's because on the back of these grills there's these little detent pins. And since this truck is an 02 and I have the 05 front end on it, you're technically supposed to replace the header panel, which is where the grill and the headlights all mount. Alright, so we have a brand new header panel, which is 05 header panel. Because basically to do this, I was kind of on the beginning stages of when everybody was converting these things to 05s. And basically what you have to do is cut out the factory 02 header panel to get the 05 headlights to fit. But I just went ahead and bought an 05 header panel, so everything will, the grill will clip in, the headlights will clip in, everything will go in just how they're supposed to. And yeah, so I'm really stoked to check out this grill. So I've wanted one of these grills, like these bro truck grills, like for Big Dirty, ever since long time, probably like 5+ years. And never did it, but now it's that time. So kind of how I'm going to treat this this build, kind of this finalization, refresh of this truck, is kind of do all the things that I kind of wanted to do but didn't have the time to do. You know, like this grill, kind of refresh the bed liner, do all that type of stuff. You know, like the 2008 plus like tow mirrors, just a bunch of things like that. So yeah, we're gonna start pulling off the front end of this. Yeah, you already know, we're doing it. Alright guys, so that is the friggin' front end of Big Dirty. Now, at least. So, looks pretty good. Obviously, it looks a little weird now because everything is so clean right there. And the truck is pretty dirty. So we washed this thing up nice the other day. And then today we were driving it around and had a detour because one of the roads. And then we had to drive it down a dirt road for a little while, so she got a little muddy. But yeah, so I guess tomorrow we're going to try to revamp some of this bed liner, figure out this cap. I basically just plasti dipped this whole front bumper. If anybody wonders why I don't like frickin' rattle cans, it's because of this bumper right here. So I used some rattle can primer on it, let it sit for like a day or something, and then kind of sanded it and then painted it, and literally it just chips. Like everything about it just frickin' chips, like something like that. Look at that. Look how easy the paint comes off. And that's even with the plasti dip. I mean, and that's frickin' rattle. I hate rattle can primer. Anything in a rattle can I hate, other than satin black and wheel silver. Those are alright. Yeah, you can see it down here. This is, you know, plasti dip. So we're going to go ahead and bring this thing back to chrome. Probably scuff it up. Let me know what you guys think. If kind of the plan was, since, you know, kind of the whole theme is kind of the charcoal factory color and the black from the, you know, the bed liner or whatever on the side. So what we're probably going to end up doing is scuffing this up, hitting it with some etch primer, and then painting it with the bed liner, like the Raptor liner. I think that'll look pretty good. It'll be a little bit more durable than the plasti dip and stuff too. And then I do have another cap for this, so that way I don't have to sand that and do a bunch of other stuff. It's up above the office. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the cap and probably just paint match that to the truck. So that way there's a little bit of contrast in the front other than just being so much black. Again, new mirrors. And then in the back, we're going to do the tailgate. Obviously we did that, and probably pull the topper off of this. So whoever gets the truck, they could have the topper if they want. We'll probably end up throwing it on there before we actually give it away, just so that it's on there. You can throw stuff in the back, take it to the track pack. Obviously, it works good for taking stuff to the track. You know, again, this was pretty much the setup that I used for Pro-Am for like 2 years, going to Vegas and Texas and all that type of stuff. Is just the flat trailer, this truck, stuff to all the tires and tools and everything in the back. You know, it's basically me and 3 buddies. We'd all kind of sleep in the back seat. Not all together, but like when we're driving and stuff. So yeah, I mean, this truck has literally been such a good truck to me, and it's, you know, kind of what I'm going to try to do is kind of revamp it to, you know, where I've always kind of wanted to take it, but really haven't had the time. I've always wanted one of these grills for a long time. I've always kind of wanted to delete the amber in the corner, so I think that looks really good. And then I guess back to this thing. So the poll right now officially on... from the video that I released earlier today, which was yesterday's video for you guys, it has 42% of you guys say get the clean car, 50% say send it, basically just use this car, finish body working it, and then 6% basically said don't care, just work on the truck. So I'm still at this weird spot with it. I mean, really, like we're talking to. I was talking to Ty earlier, and we just kind of had one of those like stupid moments where you're like, well, you know, yeah, like we're talking about like, oh, you know, well this is like the take it to the track pack, but you know, maybe somebody would want to daily it, you know, and then we were talking about like, oh, well maybe if somebody wants to drive it to the track, you know, like literally we were like, oh, what if somebody wants to like drive it to the track and then like drive it home, and we're like. That's why there's the truck and the trailer. Like literally, that's the reason why there's the truck and the trailers. So that way, you can take this thing to the track, thrash it. If it breaks, there's a truck and a trailer. You know, like really, that is the whole point of everything. I mean, you could drive this on the weekends, you could daily it, but again, I guess I'm not trying to give somebody a daily. Like I want to give somebody a track car, so that way they go to the track. They have a car to work on in the garage on the weekends. There's things that they can fix themselves, you know. Hopefully somebody gets this thing and they're like, oh, the interior sucks, you know, like, I'm going to clean it up. I want to do this. I want to give somebody something to do other than what they're already doing that may be bad or good, or, you know, whatever. I want this lifestyle of having a project car and a track car, you know, going to the track, meeting people. Like, again, that was, you know, mostly the point of this whole process. So I don't know. I mean, there's parts ordered. We got the bumper. I mean, really, like, the amount of time we'd spend, like, driving up to get that other car, like, I could block this thing out. We could get close to primer. But yeah, that is going to be the video for today, guys. I'm stoked that all the shirts and everything are going to be in tomorrow. Again, I'm not trying to, like, badger you guys with advertisements with this, but again, every $5 spent on MotionAutoTv.com is an automatic entry for a chance to win the truck, trailer, car, and $3,000 cash. So I hope that you guys are stoked. I mean, this whole giveaway thing, it really, like, kicks me, David, Ty, everybody into kind of high gear. And I mean, these 2 months are just literally gonna fly by. The other thing, probably clean up the wheels, throw new tires on it, and I need to pull my stuff out of it. But we rambling again. See you guys hopefully tomorrow. We'll see if we get out of the dungeon of shipping stuff, but we'll get something done.